Hi everyone, it's Carolyn again, and happy April Fool's Day. It's April 1st today, I can't believe it. And today I have a couple good jokes. They're actually bad jokes, but I think bad jokes make good jokes. So I have a couple of those for you, but we are also going to draw today. We're going to draw a fish. I love drawing fish. I don't think any of my fish would actually be able to swim, but I love to use my imagination with fish. So grab your paper and your pencil and let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is draw a big eye. I know that sounds weird, but the shape of an eye. And we're going to leave this end open. So we're going to go like this, like a big eye. Going to come to the corner, and then we're going to come around here, and we're going to leave this end open again. Isn't that weird? That's how we're going to start our fish. That's how I always start my fish. There's so many different ways to draw. So if you have a different way, that is awesome, just as long as you're drawing and using your imagination. So the reason I left this side open is because I wanted to add the lips. My fish have lips. And the reason my fish have lips is I met the most amazing artist. His name is Mark Herrick, and he illustrated these amazing books called the Buck Wilder series. And he drew his fish with lips. And I remember he used to do that, and my son Peter would get such a kick out of it. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw almost like a teardrop, but it goes into that. That's the upper lip. And then we're going to draw the second lip. So thanks to Mark Herrick. You should look his books up. They're really fun. And then we put the little thing like that. So those are my fish lips. And then up here we're going to draw a big eye right there. And then inside that eye we're going to draw an eyeball. And you remember that white dot that we talked about before? Even fish have that white dot. Now we're going to leave that side alone for a little bit, and we're going to come all the way over to the other end, and we're going to start there, and we're going to make our tail. Now we're going to make a wiggle line, and then we're going to start our line here, and we're going to come down and meet our wiggle line. Now we're also going to put a fin up here, and we're also going to put a fin down here, which are kind of like triangles if you kind of look at them that way. And then we're going to make our little lines inside our fin, and then the little lines on up here, like that. And then even back here, we're going to do a line to match our little wiggles here. It doesn't matter how many. I happen to have 4, so we're going to do that. So there's our fish already. Do you see that eye shape? It kind of turned into a fish. Now I know most fish have like a fin right in the center here. And if you want to draw a triangle there, you can. But I'm not going to do that because this is April Fool's. And I want to make some fun designs to my fish. So what we're going to do here is we're going to make like a scallop looking line like this to cut maybe his face off of the rest of his body. Now the rest of his body, you can do all kinds of different things. You can do, stripes. So see how if you do stripes, you see how my stripes are turning? They're kind of because my fish is round. And down here, we're going to have them turn going up and up. These are going to go down. And once they get to the center, they kind of calm down. They kind of go a little straighter. And then maybe if you want one that goes straight down the center. It's not quite down the center, it's a little off. But that makes it look like our fish is round. And you maybe can put like your name and your your family's names on those lines, or you can do whatever. The other thing we need is some bubbles, because our fish is underwater. So it's kind of pretty easy to draw a fish. And so I also thought that maybe I did some other drawings of some fish. You can do polka dots and maybe with a star. And maybe you can make a fish for each one of your family members, and you can pick a pattern for them, what pattern would work for them. Here's like a more complicated pattern, but that's kind of fun. And then you use as many colors as you can. You remember the rainbow fish? That was always a fun book. But my jokes are, what happened when the shark got famous? He became a starfish. Waka waka. That's pretty funny. And I love this one. Why do some fish live in salt water? Because pepper water makes them sneeze. I love that. Well, on this wonderful April 1st, I hope you have a wonderful time drawing your fish. Draw as many as you can with as many patterns and make them as colorful. And if you like these drawing lessons, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Carolyn Stich Studio, and I will be back tomorrow. Thank you.